Now here it comes. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you know.
Now a hard liner towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down. John Bowling will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And now a pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes set, now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. He's ready now, the pitch. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Another full count pitch home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The next 3-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Reed Brignac will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead. Marco Sierra will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Darrell McKee will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Sebastian Bruno will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Scott Sizemore will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well,
sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Suns are out in front here, 1-0.
Leading off for the Suns, first baseman
Eduardo Rios is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Juan Calderon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. John Bowling will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And that misses, ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Pitch on the way. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Suns lead it 1-0. Individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Lots of pink in the stands and on the field for this Mother's Day matchup between the Jackson Generals and their in-state rivals to the east, the Chattanooga Lookouts. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Murphy will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Fernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Julio Alfonso will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here comes a 2-2. Fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Darryl Gonzalez will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stephan Romero will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. That's by him for strike 1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 3-1 now. Ken Rosario waits on deck. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Ken Rosario will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This ball's grounded foul. Ready now on 1-1. Gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. James Reyes will get his first cuts here. First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-hand hitters.
Oh, and this drops in the infield. Diego Araujo will be the batter. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here now the 2-2. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. That's the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Chris Lerma will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. In there at the letters 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Ball 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. A 2-1 offering. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 3-2 one more time. In the air to center. Leaving 2. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Generals,
Kurt Quintero will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The 1-1. Very high, 2-1. The pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Julio Alfonso will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt here, the throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Darryl Gonzalez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stephen Romero will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely...
And now,
Enrique Gonzalez will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
And I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Fouled straight back.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
The 1-1.
Let's go right here.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
It's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Nickerson is there, and he has it for the first out. Kurt Griffin will step in now. First offering on the way.
Kurt Griffin.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, and I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down. Joe Odell will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
The 3-1 coming. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. The next 3-2. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Chattanooga leads it here 6-0. Peter Kelly will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Bill Min will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Trevino stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Fernando Reyes will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 7 games. Boy, arctically cold. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare. But fortunately here, no advance. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Johnny Alvarado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Samuel Cardenas will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. He's set, now the pitch. Here's a knuckleball, 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Fouled back. Full count offering on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jose Moreno will dig in, and here in the early going, they're going to need to start cutting this deficit bit by bit. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
He's still got to make one more.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Enrique Gonzalez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Kurt Griffin will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Here comes the 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Joe Odell will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. First and second here with nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Sliced hard the other way, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. Bill Min will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. In tied at 93, ball 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Fernando Reyes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now, even with the bases loaded, this is a green light situation on a 2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch in your location, and then you better let it rip.
And they're able to get to force it home for a big out number 2. Johnny Alvarado will step in with a chance to at least get his club a little closer. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Samuel Cardenas will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as well. Jose Moreno will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Enrique Gonzalez come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. 1 away. Kurt Griffin will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Here's the first offering. Joe Odell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Pitch on the way. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Trevino is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Lookouts lead it 9-4. Peter Kelly will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
0-1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bill Min is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Fernando Reyes will stand in.
You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. None out, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big pitch here, 1-2. Fastball, got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Johnny Alvarado will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Nickerson arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Samuel Cardenas. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jose Moreno will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Enrique Gonzalez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Enrique.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 0-2. And now this is swung on and pulled down the 3rd base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. Kurt Griffin will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far.
Kurt Griffin.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you gotta make swing the bat.
Nickerson comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Joe Odell will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
And I think all things considered, this was really